Hey guys, before this video starts, I just wanted to say that I know that this has been a really scary time for a lot of people, and this hasn't been easy on anyone, and I wanted to give a huge thank you to all of the first responders who have worked so diligently to take care of everyone dealing with COVID-19, as well as say thank you to those who are still continuing to work in grocery stores and essential businesses, because without you guys, this country would not be functioning, and you guys are the ones who are facing the most risk, and I can't say thank you enough for all that you have done for us and what you continue to do. This video is very emotional for me because it is a very difficult time thinking about the ones that I love who are struggling, and as well the country that is struggling, but I wanted to preface this by saying thank you to those first responders, and know that we are all praying for you, that you stay safe and healthy, and that we as a country are going to get through this. We all just have to stay all in together and do what's right so that we can overcome this and get back to the world that we knew. So I hope you guys get something out of this video. Thank you so much again for taking the time, and once again, thank you so much to the first responders. Okay, now on to the video. What is going on, guys? It's Jess, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a life update video. The title of this video is not clickbait. I'm going to be talking about my experience that I've had so far with this COVID-19 coronavirus kind of craze that's been going on, and what it's like to live in my state, what I've been dealing with, and just everything like that. So, like I said, the title of this video is not clickbait. I lost my job because of COVID-19. I have been in my house quarantined for almost 2 weeks now. I lost my job 2 weeks ago. The governor of Ohio, Mike DeWine, shut down all restaurants and pretty much everything else now. We have a stay-at-home order, but he shut down all restaurants except for carryouts and to-goes, but the company that I work for decided that they were just going to close all of their restaurants everywhere, even if they didn't have like an order in the state. They were going to close it down. So I've been out of work for about 2 weeks, and it has been really difficult. I didn't want to make this video right away because I was literally like so emotionally wrecked from like losing, like I didn't lose my job, but I lost my job. Like I am unemployed, and it's been really difficult as of late. I worked the last shift the day that we ended up closing, and customers were like, well, what's going to happen to you? You know, what's going to happen to you? What are you going to do? And, you know, it was just this whole big unknown of like, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going back to work. I don't know, you know, when I'm going to have a job again. I don't know any of that. And that was really scary. And not knowing when I'm going to see my coworkers again. Like, my coworkers are like my best friends. Like, I'm with them so much. We see each other almost every day, and I don't know when I'm going to see them again. Like, my 3 best friends were my coworkers, and so I literally have not seen them at all, so it's super weird. I just wanted to kind of collect my feelings because I literally couldn't talk about it for the first like 4 days without like breaking down into tears, because like I just don't know when I'm gonna get my job back, and that's a really scary thing. So now I want to talk about my experience with unemployment. I'm 21 years old. I'm a fresh college graduate. I have never filed for unemployment before. I've never had to. And filing for unemployment in Ohio has been absolutely terrible. Like, awful. I've gone 2 weeks. I have not seen any money. I have not been approved for unemployment. They keep giving me a bunch of random things that I have to fill out, that if I fill them out, I have to fill them out again, and they told me that my social security didn't match my last name, so I had to like deal with that. But then when I went to deal with it, it said it expired, so I couldn't do it. So it has been absolutely terrible. And there's a group on Facebook that was created, which I will pull up really quick. I have my phone by me, so. The group is called the Coronavirus Ohio Restaurants Workers Group. So basically, this is just a lot of like unemployment people who are unemployed who work in serving and stuff like that in the state of Ohio. They created this group to kind of help everybody out with unemployment and things like that. And there are so many stories on here of people posting pictures of their unemployment, like, what is this? What does this mean? And somebody saying, well, I got something different. I never had to deal with that. Like, I don't know, blah, 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 whatever. People saying, I've waited hours on the phone and I can't get through to anybody. I had to call the Spanish line because I couldn't talk to somebody in English. I can't open this attachment they sent me. What does this mean? Am I not getting paid? I got denied. Just so many things that have been reported by these people that they're not getting their money. And I can personally attest to it. My friends can attest to it. My coworkers can attest to it. Like, I don't know a single person personally, like who I've worked with or who anything, who has actually gotten an unemployment check. That is so extremely stressful. Lucky enough for me, I live with my mom, who is able to work for the time being. Lord willing, she doesn't get sick. But if she gets sick and can't work, like, I don't have a job. My brother works with me, so he got laid off. And if my mom can't work, she can't get paid. So no one in my house would be making any income. I have cried over it so many times. I have gotten on the phone with unemployment. And the lovely thing that Ohio Unemployment does now is you can call them when they open at like 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. And they'll say, oh, sorry, we're closed. And then by 7:01, it'll be, sorry, call back later. Our call times are way too much. And it will hang up the phone on you. Like, your automated person that you go through all this thing, you input your social security number, blah, 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 whatever. You get to the end and it's like, sorry, wait times are super long. Call back at a later time. And it says, this call will end now, and it hangs up the phone. And if you do get to a person, I've heard some stories about how unpleasant these altercations with these people are, and I actually have one that I'm going to read to you guys. I'm not going to say who wrote it or anything like that. It is not anyone that I know personally, but it was shared to this Facebook page, so I am going to read it to you because I think it's an interesting story that needs to be heard. This needs to get out there. It needs to be told how extremely difficult it is for people to get unemployment. Like I said, I'm extremely lucky that I have a mom who I live with, who I can, support myself with. But for my friends who live on their own or who have kids or take care of themselves, who can't get unemployment, who can't get a job either, like, it's not like I can turn around and go get another serving job. I'm going to read the story that this person posted on this Facebook group about their experience on the phone with somebody who worked at Ohio Unemployment. I can't say that it was that this is everybody's experience. This was just this person's specific experience. Okay, so this is the story. It says, rant warning, please read. I just want to say that I finally got through to unemployment trying to figure out why I got denied. The site wouldn't let me open the correspondence they were sending me. Basically, a correspondence is like an email thing that they send you that basically is like, you need to fill out this information and then send it back to us, but you have to open it through this specific link. I start off apologizing because I know they are overworked and I didn't want to bother them. The person that answered, I'm not going to say the name of the person. They do list it, but I'm not going to say the person. The person that answered didn't say anything and continued to ask the questions to pull up my file, which I understand. I asked why I got denied, and they said it was because I made too much money on Sunday, my last day of work. Now I asked how they made that decision, and it was because the gross, which is before taxes, right, of what I made on Sunday was more than my unemployment amount, so therefore I don't quote-unquote need it. So because you made money one day too much, you don't need money. Okay, sure. I will say that when filling out, it told me to include my hourly, which we don't see as servers and bartenders. So even though I only actually made $97, I included my hourly because they can check that. So basically, if you've never worked in serving or bartending or anything like that, we make a base rate of, I think it's $4.35 an hour or something like that, and then we're tipped out, obviously. So we make most of our money based on tips. Our actual paychecks most of the time are very small or minimal. Like, we don't see them. Most of that money is taken out by taxes. So I can have a paycheck that's like $12. Like, it's very small. So our paychecks are not significant. We literally live off the tips that we get either through credit card or through cash. That's why they say if you can tip on cash, don't tip on credit, because credit is automatically taxed and money is taken out of that. Cash is straight cash in pockets. So she continues with, so I'm continuing to ask questions and I'm getting upset. You can hear me tearing up in my voice because, I can't pay my rent which is awful to hear. And the person laughs at me. Just take that in for a second. You lose your job. You can't get unemployment. You can't pay your rent. And when you go to get help from somebody, they laugh at you. Now I want to say, are you laughing at me? But I don't. I continue to ask my questions, and they laugh again and say, I'm done here, and hang up on me. So now you finally get through to something that has taken days to get through to, and the person laughs at you and hangs up on you. I really want the Ohio governor to know what's going on at unemployment, because that is unacceptable. Sorry, rant over. I'm just very heated. So that's only one account. There are so many people who have gone onto the website who can't get on it. It's crashed. It's down. They get denied. They don't know why. They can't get through. When they get through, people hang up on them. People don't treat them right. People tell them there's nothing they can do. People go on TV and say, Ohio's unemployment's doing great. People are getting their money. Really? Because I haven't seen it. People in this Facebook group haven't seen it. My friends haven't seen it. I know people who literally are giving up on getting unemployment and just hoping that they get their jobs back soon. And to me, that's unacceptable. But also, I'm at a place now where I feel like giving up, because it's a waiting game. I'm not getting any money. I haven't gotten any. And I don't have a job. And not everyone is lucky enough, like me, to be able to live with a parent who loves them and is willing to take care of them. Needless to say, I'm making this video just as kind of like a PSA, I guess, for what has been going on for somebody who has been personally affected by losing their job. It's been very difficult for me. I've been very emotional. I've been very sad. I've been very down. I can speak for the people that I know who I work with. People have been depressed. They've been very sad. It's very hard too with the stay-at-home order as well, because we can't go anywhere. It has been a very, very hard couple weeks for me. I know I haven't posted a video in like 2 months, but these past 2 weeks have been really hard, and up to this point, like, Corona was a joke. Now it's not. It's something very serious, and I can only hope and pray that scientists figure this out, that the government figures this out. For me, I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from what has happened to me, and this is my story. This was somebody else's story. This is what I've known from my friends. I have not been able to get any unemployment. I have not seen any money from the government. People that I know have not seen any money from the government. It's extremely difficult to get unemployment, and I have still yet to hear a single person actually get it, and we've been out of work for 2 weeks. So that is my story. I wanted to put that out there. I would love to share more people's stories. If you have a story of your own that you would like to share with me, that you'd like me to talk about, I would absolutely do that. I will keep you guys updated on the situation with how I'm doing, how my friends are doing, you know, that kind of stuff. I am going to be posting more videos because I have time now. I'm at home and I literally can't do anything else, and I'm finally in a little bit of a better headspace where I feel like I can film videos without being really sad. I obviously still am very sad, very pent up, really feel like I am trapped in my own house. But I am going to make more videos because I do want to entertain you guys. I have a lot of really fun ideas, and you guys might see some gaming out of me because I am that desperate for entertainment that I might learn how to play video games, so you're going to see the progression of me trying to learn how to do that. Like I said, if you guys have experienced anything like this or have stories that you want to share with me or with the community, please let me know down in the comments down below. If you've seen this video on somewhere, please share it. We need to get this information out there to, you know, a wide variety of people. Like, hey, this is what's happening. Don't listen to what you hear from people who haven't experienced it. This is what's going on, and people are not getting paid. And it's very difficult, and it's very stressful, and it's very hurtful. I hope that you guys got something out of this video. I'm sorry that it's not super upbeat and positive and happy, but I will get those videos out to you guys soon. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new here. Not everything's going to be this kind of content, especially with this quarantine going on. I do want to put out videos that are really positive and upbeat and lighthearted so that you guys can get something out of it, and so that you can really enjoy yourself while being stuck at home, I think YouTube's a great outlet to do that. So let me know what videos you guys want to see. Let me know, like I said, if you have any experience with this as well. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.